Hello everyone, today is Monday, May the 2nd, 2022, and welcome back to another weather video. In this video, as you can see, you can't see my face because my Chromebook is not working and not cooperating with me, but I do have my tabs open for what's going on in the weather world right now. So we do have some storms to talk about. As you can see, we have a moderate risk of seeing these storms if you live in Tulsa. So if you live in the Tulsa metro area, you do have a moderate risk of seeing these storms. That will be happening later on today. As I just said, we have these storms moving through, and I don't know why this thing refreshed, but we do have a tornado watch. Let me pull it up real quick. I will be right back. I'm back. So we do have a tornado watch for this area until 10 p.m. Central Time. So if you live in Oklahoma, southern Kansas, we do have a tornado watch until 10 p.m. local time. We also have some tornado warnings right now. We got another one that just popped up a couple minutes ago. This is in southern Kansas, just to the west, maybe about an hour west of Wichita. We do have another tornado warning, and we also have another one here just to the west of Enid. This might impact Enid, and you can see that little hook right there that indicates a tornado that is moving through and might pass just to the south of Enid, Oklahoma. But back to the Storm Prediction Center, we have a moderate risk. Let me move my finger. We have a moderate risk for that Tulsa area. So that Tulsa metro area, we do have a moderate risk of seeing storms. We have an enhanced risk if you live in Oklahoma City, central Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, southwestern Missouri, and the rest of southern Kansas. That includes Wichita, Oklahoma City, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Y'all are under Joplin, Missouri. Y'all are all under an enhanced risk. And then we have a slight risk that includes cities like Little Rock, Springfield, Missouri, and Fort Sill, Oklahoma. In terms of tornado risk, we have a 15% chance of seeing tornadoes if you live near that Enid, Oklahoma area. So Enid, Oklahoma, y'all have about a 15% chance of seeing tornadoes 25 miles from your location. The SPC just updated. And then we have, so that's why it kind of went back. And then we have that black line. Y'all see that black line right here? This black line indicates that we might have a significant chance of seeing tornadoes in that black area. So if you live in Oklahoma City and Tulsa, y'all too have a very significant chance of seeing tornadoes. And then we have a 10% in that yellow, which includes, like I said, Oklahoma City and Tulsa and Wichita. Then we have the wind. Wind is also going to be a very big factor in these storms today. We have a 15% chance of seeing wind for the Tulsa area. So if you live in Tulsa, y'all have a 15% chance of seeing wind 25 miles an hour. 25 miles. 25 miles from your location. That was so stupid. But that black line, we do have, once again, a very significant chance if you live in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Joplin, Missouri. Y'all have a 15% chance and a very significant chance of seeing wind. Speaking of 50% chance, if you live in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, over to Little Rock, Springfield, and Wichita, y'all also have a 15% chance of seeing storms for tonight. Hail. Hail isn't going to be a very bad risk. Maybe some parts are going to get hail, but mostly tornadoes and wind are going to be the main threats. But we do have a 30% chance of seeing hail in that red, and we also have a significant chance of seeing that hail because we have that black line. So if you live in Tulsa up to Wichita and back to Oklahoma City, y'all have a very significant chance of seeing some hail with these storms. Then we have a 15% chance of seeing storms if you live in western Arkansas, the rest of eastern Oklahoma, southwestern Missouri, and southern Kansas. Y'all also have a 15% chance of seeing these storms. So let's time it out. Let's go back in the model. So right now it's 3 o'clock Central Time if you live in the Central Time Zone. So let's time it out. As we get into 7 o'clock, we see these storms starting to explode into southern Kansas and much of Oklahoma. Then they'll move into Missouri. So if you live in Joplin, Springfield, Missouri, we'll see these storms. The time frame is 9 p.m. So 9 p.m. tonight, we see these storms moving through central Oklahoma, probably around Oklahoma City, around 10 o'clock tonight, Tulsa. And you can see these little bow echoes right here. That indicates that we might have some very strong winds with these storms. And then they'll move into southern Missouri as we get into midnight hour, 1 o'clock a.m. And then even y'all in St. Louis, y'all live in St. Louis, we have these storms moving through the overnight hours. So around 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Thankfully, it doesn't impact your Tuesday commute to work and school for tomorrow. So if you live in St. Louis, the time frame for these storms moving through your area will be from 12 to 3 a.m. Central Time. So I know I've been talking for a lot, but that's basically it for today's video. I hope you can see my, you can't see my face, but please be on your guard if you live in these areas. Once again, we have a moderate risk. If you live in the red, Tulsa includes. If you live in the orange, the enhanced risk, Oklahoma City over to Fort Smith, Fayetteville, Joplin, Missouri, and Wichita, Kansas, we have a enhanced risk of seeing storms. And then the slight risk, if you live in that yellow, that includes Springfield, Missouri, Little Rock, Arkansas, and Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Thanks for watching this video for today. I know this is not what y'all are used to, but my Chromebook is not cooperating with me at the moment. But I gotta do what I gotta do because I want to inform you all, because this is a very dangerous issue. Thanks for watching this video for today, and I will see you hopefully on my computer on the next one. Peace.